Alright, welcome everyone to another World of Tanks console replay. My name is Zach, and this is actually a second video for the day. Today we'll be looking at probably one of the most comparable tanks between World of Tanks console and World of Tanks PC, and that is probably one of the most fearsome tank destroyers in the game. Talking about, of course, the Tier 9 British tank destroyer, the DPM King himself, the Tortoise. And this is probably the most comparable tank between the uh, both both editions of World of Tanks console. This one, of course, will have some background noise if it's a little bit too much. I apologize. It's split in between, trying to get a little bit in there. This, of course, I did not actually have my mic on. At this point, I was just like, let's just get a good record in. No issues there. Uh, this time I'm platooned with. Oh wow! I actually didn't stop before the. Before the. Did I open the? Apologize. I just gotta go back here. Did I open up the mini or the team map? Curious. Normally I always do that at the beginning of the match, so I can always get a head start on it. I'll probably open it in a few seconds, so I'll have my mouse on this just to pause it. Let's see. Come on, open it up. I am platooned with, I believe, Popped Ahead and I'm trying to remember his name. What was it? Sudden Death? Is it? Curious. I've been platooning with different people this week, but it's been pretty fun. Popped Ahead in his Tortoise. He had just gotten it using the 20-pounder, of course. I'm using the 120 on the Tortoise. Probably one of the most fearsome tanks in World of Tanks on both console and PC. We were trying to stay very close, and of course this tank is kind of like a heavy. Oh, there you go. And of course I do it for like 10 seconds. Damn you, Zeno. Damn you. See if I go back here. There we go. For once, for once. There we go. We have a team listing there. We're actually three of the top tier 9s in this game, which was oddly weird enough. They had more tier 8s. Of course, we had a lot more tier 7s in this, but this matchup was fairly decent. Well, at least I figure, most of the time you're in a top tier tank, you feel you're not top tier because you're in the bottom of tier 10s, and that happens nine times out of 10. This was not, of course, one of those games where we got lucky. So, of course, this would be the new weather variation of this map. I believe my last replay on this was with the T49. Uh, this one is the new, I believe this is Thunderstorm variant of this map. Teepful Ridge. It was very curious. It really feels different. I like of course here that this is what made me made it kind of upsetting. Everybody else gets pushed. They both got their own T29s. There's only two T29s. Oh wow, the Brazil taking out the Bulldog there at the start. They both have a T29 pushing them, of course, and there I am in my Tortoise just slowly creeping my way forward because, of course, there's not a third T29 to push me. Oh, there it is. Uncool Firestorm. I believe he was actually someone that was in my live stream that day, and he decided he asked if he could platoon up. I'm not one of those types to shy away from it. I encourage it. You want to play, you know, just send a message, right? And depending on how we feel at the time, I'll probably let you play. I don't discourage him playing with followers or viewers. It's kind of one of those things that helps to build your channel if they feel uncomfortable. Firestorm in this one, he is actually like me. Unfortunately, he's not using the premium consumable. I like using the Tortoise so much, and if I like a tank, I end up putting the premium consumable 9 times out of 10. Regardless of the silver cost. I don't like putting in gold, 20,000 silver all the way. Tiger 2 taking out the Pershing. And this was one of those games where it's like, okay, cool. Let's just see what we can get. And our team just decided they were going to go down Tortoise, laying 437. Of course, we're like laying down damage at this part. Getting each and every person lined up. The M6A2E1 staying still. I think he was tracked there. Getting down. The Berthe still in the same spot. What's he gonna do? Trying to get behind the house, and he manages to escape. The T29 chasing after him. Both guys on my right here can't really get out the way. Can I sink one into the T-34? Got him. And I believe that one, nope, someone else tracked him. Repairing quick, falling back down. One right into the top turret, taking him down. Oh look, the Vengeance, the T-25 pilot variant of the PC. We got the Vengeance, which is the exact same tank, no variant, 403, and you can see pound after pound. What is this? Reloads at 5.26, or is that 86? That reload is incredible to have. 400 damage almost every 6 seconds. People just cannot, like, they're just taking hits after hit. And of course, we're getting hit from left to right. Oh, someone bouncing off the rear off my tank? Well, that's peculiar. On the move, 301, taking out the Vengeance. Poor guy, never stood a chance on that. Being on the wrong side of this barrel. The T-29 in the back, I believe he took out the Liberte on that side. The Borsig with that ridiculous camo rating that it always gets, still undetected. And Uncool Firestorm is actually still not taking damage in this point. We're trying to stay apart as far as possible from each other without being too, being able to cover one another. Our team was just getting demolished left and right. I mean, look at the eastern side of the map, the mini map. You can see they're clearly getting outnumbered. They're getting wolfpacked. The way you play a team-based game, gentlemen. Of course, World of Tanks is not always team-based, team played more than team-based. It's team-based, it's not team played. Borsig finally getting spotted, takes a shot at Firestorm, get one shot in. What will Firestorm, will he get a shot in, then me, or is it me? Nope, second shot, 395. Firestorm takes the kill. At this point, we realized we were coming down to the last two of us. We're going to have to start putting some extra effort in. M41 Brazil coming out of nowhere, trying to get spots. Firestorm takes him out, doing a really good play there. On the move, never stood a chance. Tortoise, we both actually have around the same reload. I think his is a bit longer. Mine is just that low because I think this is a rank 5 or 6 crew with the premium consumable. I think he has a significantly higher crew. At this point, you can see our team is just rushing in. Nobody cares about their health. They're trying to get the kills on it. The heavy tank, I don't remember which one that was, up at C1, C2. The radio range in this, of course, dies off, so my radio range is actually going to cut off. He disappears. We think he's okay. Gonna get the artillery. T-29 scoring a kill in the Tier 9 medium autoloader. Unfortunately, not long lived. The KV-3 just got taken out. Now they're down 2-2. Tiger 2. At this point, we were just like, we're going to go defend the base. It's just the two of us. We got to expand the view range as much as possible, but still being able to cover one another. T10 coming out, taking out our friendly T10. And at this point, we were like, you know what? We can't do much. It's just, we got to hold our grounds. Tortoise gets 2,000 health as a Tier 9 tank destroyer. It's almost like I believe this was a Tier 10 on PC when it originally started. Of course, when we got it on console, it's just Tier 9. Death Star was the FV215. The FV215B183. Death Star, as it's most commonly known, was the Tier 10 when it was released. Unfortunately, we never got to see this Tier 9, or as top Tier 9. But this tank is completely fearsome. If you underestimate it, it might have the weak spots on the commander's hatch, but just like the rest of the tank line. But this should be the Tier 10 in all intents purposes because it's completely different. T10 completely underestimating that. And I believe Firestorm actually tracked him, not having his repair kit probably already used, laying into him every 5 seconds. We were pounding away with that 120, both fully upgraded. The T10 just stood no chance. At this point, we were still trying to get some view range out. Knew somebody was on the left side, probably on J3. I think they come up and they get me. Should be right about here. One of them didn't pop up on my map. T-29, okay, so that was what went up to the top, taking out the artillery, but I think the medium probably chased after him. Or was it the Tiger 2 that went up top? See about it in a second. Nope, the medium tank was the one that actually saved. WZ still not able to keep up. Gets taken out. Tiger 2. Oh man, he's gonna feel some pain. And a track with 386 damage, keeping him in place. This is just bouncing off the commander's hats. 382. Will it be a fourth kill? Taking him out 395 with a fourth kill. 21 damage. That is not based on fire. That is strictly 21 damage ribbons. That is significantly high, and you'll be surprised at the end of the outcome with the total damage. So at this point, we figured, hey, we're not fast enough. We can't cap. Maybe the T-29 will cap. Hopefully he stays over there. Well, what do you do? Well, we decide can't do much. Gotta extend the view range. We're covering each other's. Uncool Firestorm was covering my sides. On that side, he extended the view range a little bit to the back. Okay, well, cool. Oh, look, the T-29 actually spotted him. And instead of capping, he did the more, I guess, unteam-like play and decided to go for kill all. Come in and trying to take out, I believe that's the Tiger 1 and the T-32. Yep, Tiger 1 scoring a hit on the T. Yeah, they made a really good play. They stuck together, which is exactly what Uncool Firestorm and I did. That's probably one of your best things and one of the most key things to remember. Sometimes I forget when I'm platooning, hey, stick near my platoon mates. You'll be able to cause more damage. Sometimes you just want to do your own thing. In this case, I was glad we managed to stick together. Held it both off. So we know where they are, heading to their position. Firestorm obviously has the better advantage because he was ahead of me. Well, he was to my rear by the time we spotted them. This is where paying attention to the minimap comes in really handy because had we not looked at the minimap, we would have never known that they were there. They could have circled us. Getting behind the Tortoises doesn't have the best turning. So, pushing forward, he's going into play. What will he do next? The Tiger 1, T-32. Can they make a clutch? Who's going to get the spot first? I believe at this point we were both at the... Yep. I had 4, he had 2. And I wasn't paying attention until the last second. And there it is, T-32 on minuscule. Unfortunately, Firestorm missing that shot. Me not giving him a second to breathe. Because I wasn't spotted in that one. And Firestorm getting from behind, the Tiger 1 pushing in 415. And this, unfortunately, is where it could have all gone wrong. Tracked me, but no repair kit used. Got the repair kit on. And I actually bounced off the side. Now, Firestorm actually blamed me for this one. It was really hilarious. He thought I'd kill Steel. We kept joking around it back and forth. But 6 kills, Top Gun. This was a comeback, considering we had all. Now, what's the damage screen total? Victory with a great 3,400. Racking up the medals. This is one of those games where the DPM of a tank consistently matters. Underestimating the Tortoise and being on the wrong side of a barrel is definitely not one of the plays you want to make in any game, whether it be console or PC, or even if, I play on the Xbox. If you play on PlayStation, this might be one of the tanks you want to look out for. If you're relatively new, you haven't gotten it, I thoroughly recommend it. 9,461 damage, 25 penetrations. That is obviously a high caliber. Mastery badge. This was my ace tanker. I've actually had multiple ace tankers in this. I don't remember how much this one actually is. Top Gun with a sniper medal. We get 6 destroys. We only detected 3 people, but we still managed because we were relatively close. 1,134 assisted damage, with 2,050 giving us the steel wall. Damage blocked, and I don't remember. I think one of those was actually the Borsig. I don't remember where the other one came from. I think the Tiger 2 does count for that. Unfortunately, we don't get the on the efficiency screen. We don't get who shoots at you. We just get that's what we blocked, and based on that, based on the damage, you can guess what tank it is. Let's see what else we go to. I believe we go on to the next page. Come on. I was still laughing at 9,461 damage at this point on the stream. Going through, getting 5 points. High caliber, spotter, shellproof, ace tanker, mark of excellence, steel wall, top gun, and sniper for at least minimum of 10 shots or 1,000 damage or hit points damaged. On top with premium consumable and the repair kit 2,300, still pretty decent. Premium, of course, I am running premium account. I have been. I bought the year on sale when it was back in for Black Friday. Taking full advantage of it, of course. Getting back my old tanks. Tortoise itself included. 90 base experience of 2,290 base experience on the Tortoise. That is ridiculously high compared to anyone else on my team. And you can see that even some of the tier 9s down here, still not. I can excuse Pop the Head. He got one shot in, but he completely got wrecked from the side when he was spotted. And he's using the 20-pounder. It was nothing in best. But shots fired, 28, of course, 26 hit, 1 did bounce. That was on the Tiger 1. 3 blind, 3 shots never connected. 25 in total hit. Assisted damage 1,134 detected. Enemies damaged 11 versus 6 destroyed. And I only received 766 damage to my health. While blocking 8 shots of 2,050, which is still really good. Down here, ammunition costs. The Tortoise is still relatively repair costs is what gets you when you add in repair costs. The 120 on it's still reasonably affordable. You don't have to use a premium account for it. Again, you don't have to be a premium player. I wasn't, and I still enjoyed the Tortoise more than the Death Star. The Death Star is kind of my gold brick shooting tank. You just want to use money for the funds. Repairs, of course, only 766 damage, 7,239. Don't know how that adds up, but all said and done, even with the premium, still go 86,225 positive. Keep moving forward. I'm still laughing at this. No one else on my team. I did at least four times the amount of damage that they had. I believe we go into the efficiency screen next. No, I think I scroll down here. Go down to the efficiency. Come on. You can do it. Eventually. Kept going back and forth, so this video might be a little bit more longer. Unfortunately, all these videos are shot in one continuous shot. I don't like editing that much. M682E1, getting there. 808 to the T34. The Bat Chat 25 AP. E50 receiving 1274. And taking out his gunner. Feel bad, but that was in the span of literally 18 seconds. You know, that's a normal tier 10 tank. Destroyers can't even keep up with that kind of DPM. Most tier 8 and 7s would love to have that. Liberte, of course, even with the 1 blind shot, still managing to get 3 shots into him. 1,161. Probably left him. Still got 169 assists. I believe that was from the T29 because he actually took a shot at him. Not too sure. Still amazing. The Borsig. This was one of the reasons I was actually laughing. Still managed to take out his gunner. He probably had the medkit revived him to take a second shot. 830 damage for that Borsig. Tiger 1, and this was the peculiar one because the 1 bounce still managing to do 1,079 damage to him in the end. That is, he probably didn't. All within the span of probably 2 of his reloads, I was able to do this because I think he was fully upgraded. That 88mm is devastating. It could have penetrated if he got behind me. Luckily, had the better play. Of course, this is all based on replays from that. Oh, T32, 88 damage. The Vengeance. 714 Tiger 2. The Vengeance probably never saw that coming. Severely underestimated that because he got shot on the move. And the Tiger 2 in the end still. This just displays one of the most common things World of Tanks players want, whether it be console or PC. DPM is what matters in the end. What do you think? 1,163 to the Tiger 2, 601 to the WZ, 1,332. Man, we were thoroughly laughing at this one. That was probably one of the best replays I've had in a good while. Of course, coming back at the end of the replay. So awesome display at the end. Hopefully you like it. Please leave a like, comment down below, tell me what you think, subscribe for more content, and a little bell on the side because I keep forgetting about that to get future notifications on any videos I release. That's it for today. Have a good day. Thank you.